Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Keto Mom page. We're diving into the book, Dream It, Pin It, Live It. And the thought for you today is this. You cannot be wimpy out there on the dream-seeking trail. Dare to break through barriers to find out your own path. That's what we're talking about. We are diving into this book. If you are brand new to the page, I'd love for you to post a new below. And we are going through a book every single morning. Right now, this is the book we're going through. It's creating visions. It's creating your dreams. It's going to be creating vision boards. We're going to help you figure out what are your dreams? What do you want to go after? What have you given up because you thought you couldn't achieve it? So we are in, if you're following along and you're reading along with me, I will tell you, it's hard to just stop unless you're on a time crunch. But it's hard to just stop. So I'm trying to go through the book at a reasonable pace so that you can think about it, you can absorb it, you can take action on it. And what that looks like is we are going page 6 through 10. I think 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Well, 6 through 11. So we're going on pages 6 through 11. My hope is to get through the entire book by the 20th or the 21st of this month. We'll create the vision boards at the end of the month. So this is what we are going through. If you're tuning in here every single day, I will give you the highlights of the book. And if you're reading, awesome. And then we'll create the vision boards at the end. So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? And I have a joke for you to start your morning off. So I hope your morning is going well. I just got done with my workout. I'd love to know, do you work out in the mornings or do you work out in the afternoon or in the evening? Have you already worked out this morning? When is your best, or when is your ultimate, maybe I should say, when's your favorite time to work out? I prefer mornings, helps me make better choices the rest of the day, and I feel great. So don't always look great, kind of a sweaty mess, but I feel great. I actually did body pump this morning, if you're familiar with that. It's great. I love to lift weights. So I'd love to know what your morning looks like. Here is a joke for you. Let's see. It's a bread joke. We are on a keto page. No, it's a bread joke. Okay. What is the best thing about bread jokes? They never get stale. My kids love jokes. Okay, one more. What did the mother bread say to her children? It's way past your bread time. Oh my. All right. So where are you tuning in from? How is your morning? And we're going to dive into the next couple pages of this book. So we are creating a vision board. Why? Because if you keep your vision in front of you visibly with pictures, you're going to find yourself going after it and not quitting, right? And so don't settle where you are. We're on page 6 if you're reading, and here's the simple story. I labeled it also this. You cannot be wimpy out there on the dream-seeking trail. Dare to break through barriers to find your own path. So she talks about a story of people that are climbing a mountain. She says there's a famous mountain climbing resort in the Swiss Alps, and it's to catering businesses. It's to team build. So these people go, they are team building. Their goal is to climb the mountain all together, get to the top of the mountain and take the picture and have success and feel great, right? But they encourage you to do this together to team build. Halfway up the mountain, there's a little resort. And in the resort, you can stop, you can take a break, you can get comfortable, you can eat some food, you can get warm before you finish your team building activity. But you want to know what happens, which is super interesting. She says, after they are well fed and comfortable, less than half of the people, less than half of the team, less than half continue on to finish the climb, to get to the top. And she says it's not because they're not motivated. It's not because they are incapable of climbing the mountain. It's simply that they have tasted a little bit of success and they have decided that it's good enough. They decided it's good enough. They are satisfied with what they've accomplished. And so in the book, she talks about what a shame it is to quit before you've reached your goals. Has anybody ever felt like that? Have you ever quit early? Maybe you're sitting in a place right now where you're like, oh, I wish I would have kept going throughout the summer. I wish I would have kept working out or eating a specific way. There's a little gnat. Sorry, a fly. I wish I would have kept going. Maybe you had a little bit of success and you quit or you stopped, right? Doesn't mean it's a failure. You can start back up again, but for that moment you were like, this is good enough. Nope, this is good enough. I'm going to be fine. So she talks about like just quitting early. Do you have the audacity to dream dreams? Do you have the audacity to keep going or to restart back up? What do successful people have in common? What does it take to go from wishing things could change to living your dreams? It's audacity. It's taking action, right? It's going and doing the things even when other people say that you will never accomplish it. There's no way you can do that. There's no way you're going to get to that weight or you can accomplish that big goal. Audacity is having the nerve, courage of daring to dream, boldness, fearlessness, grit, and the willing to take risks. Will you do it? She actually tells Arnold Schwarzenegger's story, kind of where he started, why people said he wouldn't do what he could do, laughing at his dreams. When you there's a little fly. It's really bothering me. When you develop the audacity to dream, to get out of your mundane or the rut of your life that you find yourself in today, people will think you're crazy. They may laugh at you. They may say your dreams are silly, but guess what? Who cares if they laugh? It's not their dream. It's yours. You must have the audacity to believe that you can achieve your impossible dreams. The key word in the sentence is you. You will achieve in your life what you believe you can achieve. You will achieve in your life what you believe you can achieve. I've got two little sayings for you. Think about these. If I were you, I would write these down and put them in front of you and think about these today. That's your action step. I've got two things. Number one, I want you to say this to yourself today. As I think, so I feel. As I feel, so I do. As I do, so I have. Actually, Joseph McClendon III talks about this a lot in some of the events that we go to. As I think, this is why we read every morning. This is why we put positive things into our mindset. Because as I think, so I feel, right? It creates an emotion, good or bad. How I feel, so I do. If your mindset isn't right, you feel a certain way, you do certain actions. If you've got negative mindset when you wake up in the morning, you're going to feel like garbage. You're going to choose not great foods, to skip your workout, to grab the soda instead of the water. As I think, so I feel. As I feel, so I do. As I do, so I have. Right? Okay, this is a different way to say it. Right thinking produces right speaking, the words that come out of your mouth. Right speaking produces the right believing. Right believing produces the right receiving. What do you want? If this isn't right, if the words that you're speaking aren't right, it creates not great emotions, which creates not great actions, which creates the things that you have, right? And it all boils down to you. You're going to have to accept responsibility. And if you truly want something, you're going to have to change the way you think, which changes the words you speak, which changes the way you feel, which changes the actions that you are doing every single day. What do you have the audacity to dream? What do you have the nerve to believe for? I want you to develop such a grit in your life that people say to you, you have the audacity to believe that? You believe you're going to lose the 100 pounds? You're going to run the marathon? You're going to change your family's life? Yes. Yes, I am. And people might go, no way. You have to believe you can do it. And you will do it as you say it, as you believe it, as you put it in front of you, as you go after your goals, as you tune in here, as you find encouragement and accountability. You can do it, but you have to believe in it, right? Before you ever achieve success, you must first have the audacity to believe in yourself and your dreams. And lastly for the day, the images you visualize in your mind become your reality. Your mind is like a magnet. Whatever you get in your mind, whatever gets in your mind will stay there. You will attract in your life. This law is positive and negative, right? So for example, if your thoughts are negative, you will attract negativity. You're going to see negativity. You're going to have negative people in your life. Therefore, you're going to probably not achieve your goals. Opposite, if your thoughts are positive, you will attract positivity. You will see more positive things in your life. You're going to be more thankful. You're going to feel better. You're going to attract positivity in people around you. You're going to eventually achieve your goals. A man becomes what he thinks about most of the time. A man becomes, or woman, man or woman, people become what they think about most of the time. So my encouragement to you is this. What are you thinking about throughout the day? Where is your mindset? What are you thinking about right now? Where was your mindset this morning when you got up? Was it, I have to go to work? Oh, I have to do this. I have to work out. I have to not eat the donut. Or, I get to wake up and work out. I get to choose better foods. I get to pack my lunch. I get to go to work. I get to homeschool my kids. I get to. Even that one little phrase, I have to, I get to, right? Negative, positive. My challenge to you today is think about what's here, pay attention to what you're thinking about, and have the audacity to go after your dreams. Are you writing things down that you want to achieve? Listen, my hope is that you can believe that you can achieve anything in your health and fitness. Most of you want to lose some weight. Most of you want to feel better. Most of you want to have a certain fitness goal, and that's awesome. And my hope is throughout this book that you start dreaming about other things, relationships, finances, business, hobbies, your marriage, your relationship with your kids. My hope is that you find other things that you're going after as well, right? So, as I think, so I feel. As I feel, so I do. As I do, so I have. Does that make sense? Does this make sense? I hope it is. That's what I have for you today. She tells a great story about Oprah on page 11. We will dive into page 12 tomorrow. My action for you is to continue to be mindful of the things you're thinking about and start writing down the dreams that you have in your heart. What do you want? What do you want? We're going to create a vision board together. This is the book we're going through. Continue to tune in here every single day. I'd love for you to press the share button. Sharing is caring. People can join us. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please reach out with any questions that you have on food, on recipes, on your goals. How do I get started? All of the questions, I'm here to help. So have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon.